Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I gotta set my phone up right. Mm. Oh, look, I got fat chin. It's not bad. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. It is like 8:48 Central Standard Time, which is my time, so people are probably, at work, maybe some still in the bed. But even just for that one, I'm gonna wait a few minutes and see if I have at least one. And I'm just here today to share a dream that I had and how God led me back to the book of Judges, speaking about Samson again. He won't let me, let Samson story go for a while, and I understand it's his business, is what he's doing, and I'm allowing him to use me. So before I even, go forward, I decree and I declare that every person who needs to hear what I am speaking in this video hears it. Whether it's 5 people, whether it's 15 people, whether it's 100 people, whether it's thousands. I decree and I declare that every ear that needs to hear my voice and the Spirit of truth speak through me will hear this video. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed now because it's been like 2 minutes. So this is last night at the I saw quite a few things, but the only thing that stood out was I saw this what is the thing called? I want to say, a pallet. That's what it is. I saw a pallet of toilet paper, a big stack of toilet paper, and it was unopened. And then it had two smaller packs that was opened. And so I was just standing there in front of the pallet of toilet paper and I was just looking at it. So as I woke up, I'm just like, okay, God, what did that mean? So I'm just sitting there and I'm still thinking in my mind of me sitting there watching, this pallet of toilet paper. So as I'm just getting quiet and getting still and, I'm just like, okay, God, reveal to me what you need to reveal to me from this dream. And what came to my mind was finish what you started. And I said, oh, okay. Because there were two small bags of toilet paper that was unopened. So as I said, okay, I get it. Finish what you started. But as I laid there some more and began to pray, he then took me back to Samson. How, yes, Samson, how they, came and deceived Samson and, his strength was gone because he didn't told his secret. Hi, good morning. I'm good. Thank you for the hello. So how Samson's strength was taken, not because of the enemy came, and took it, but because Samson told, his secret. But what God brought to me was at the end how Samson still destroyed the Philistines because that was God's total purpose, for him to go in to destroy the Philistines. And his assignment still got done because it says at the end that Samson destroyed more in his death than he did when he was alive. Go read the story of Samson. It's in the book of Judges. So I went back and I also started to look at this is chapter 14, verses 4, which it shows, God's work. I'm not sure what you're saying, Samuel. You say, watch this. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, but chapter 14, verse 4. And I'm going to read from the Message Bible. And what it says is that his father and mother, okay, let me go back. Samson went to Timnah. He went to Timnah and he saw a woman that caught his eye, and he wanted this woman. But his mother and father was like, well, why can't you get a woman from amongst us? Why do you have to get this woman? So what verse 4 is saying, it says his mother and father had no idea that God was behind this. And I'm sorry, that God was behind this, that he was arranging an opportunity against the Philistines. At the time, the Philistines lorded it over Israel, which means the Philistines were dominant over the Israelites. Hi, good morning to you, Joseph. Good morning. Thank you for joining the live. So the Philistines they felt superior at this moment over the Israelites because, first of all, this was God's doing. So, upon the dream, for those who's just coming in, I'm, sharing, a dream that God had given me last night and how he then still took me back, to the book of Samson, because the dream he showed me was, some a big old pallet of toilet paper, stacked high. This pallet, the stack that was on the pallet, that was neatly packed and stuff. It was unopened, but it was two small things of toilet paper that was, open. And what he showed me was, finish what you started. So I know that this is also, we speak English, so whatever that is, speak English. So what he showed me was, finish what you started. Whatever God has called you to do, whatever position that you are in, finish what you have started. It's God's business. How I know it's God's business, because it says it in his word. And wherever you are across this world, wherever you work at a bank, wherever you work at a school, you being a teacher, police officer, nurse, doctor, lawyer, whatever your position is, don't take it lightly, because you are children of the Most High God. So you're here to do his work. If you believe in him, if you trust in him, you're here to do his work. It shows right here. I'm gonna take you to another verse where God did something. I'm sorry, another book where it says in the book of Joshua, verse 11:20. For it says, "For it was the Lord's doing to harden their hearts, that they should come against Israel in battle, in order that they should be devoted to destruction and should receive no mercy but be destroyed, just as the Lord commanded Moses." That's another example. So I'm here to share to the children of the Most High God. Finish what God has called you to do. Whatever position that you are in now, and you know who you are, finish what God has called you to do, because the plan must go forward. Wherever position that you are, and whatever reason that he has you there, your assignment must go forward. Finish what God has called you to do. Whatever position that you are in, finish it. It's a must. It's a must. Oh, okay, Joseph, you said, can I get a shout out? Well, hello, Joseph. Good morning. God bless you. I'm praying that you are doing wonderful this morning. I'm praying that your mind is on Jesus Christ and what he has for your life. So I'm not going to be on here long this morning. I just wanted to share that with my sisters and brothers in Christ, for you to finish what God has called you to do. It's truly important, because first of all, this is God's plan. Everything that has happened, will happen, is happening even now. It is God's plan for your life, and not just our life. There's a bigger picture. That's eternity. You have an eternal home for those who believe in Christ. The promise is for you to rest in eternity. But also, too, there's some things that must happen before Jesus returns. So your assignment that God is calling you to, whether you are to be speaking on YouTube, or whether you are to start a YouTube channel, whether you are to start your own business, whether you are to, go into the church buildings, preach on the streets, however that may look for you, finish the work that God has called you to do. Finish it. He showed me there's some unfinished work. So whatever you have placed in your life and you put it down unaware, not even paying attention because you're just going along with, life, then you need to pick it back up. I'm here to share with you, pick it back up and finish it. If that's you writing a book, if that's you being an adoptive, what they call them parents, foster parents, go ahead, get the papers, finish it, finish filling out the paperwork and go ahead through with the process to be that foster parent. Finish the work that God has called you to do. May God bless you all and may you have a wonderful, wonderful day.